Welcome to the No Views News. This program was created on Monday, February 8th, at 8:25 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, by Zeno Reader. There are 571 headlines from 108 feeds we check to build this automated report. Welcome to No Views, daily automated podcast news. The headlines in this super unknown daily news summary do not imply fact-checking or endorsement of ideas. The first headlines are from the current most popular news site, Yahoo News, with 175 million estimated monthly unique visitors. Students are struggling to manage remote learning and work, which could lead to an increase in school dropouts. The 15 best memes about the weekend as Super Bowl halftime show. Don Jr. complains about Super Bowl ads, calling them Walkatopia after first commercial. President Biden won't lift sanctions on Iran to get new nuke deal, predicts extreme competition with China. Trump administration's handling of the COVID even more dire than we thought, says Biden. 2 more cheerleaders linked to Netflix's Cheer charged with sexual misconduct with minors. Buckingham Palace denies Queen blocked law which would have forced her to disclose her shareholdings. Trump doesn't use Gab and is being kept off by dopey Jared Kushner, says social media platform CEO. Uttarakhand glacier burst, dozens missing after India dam collapses. Former Keller teacher who stalked, spread vulgar lies about teen girl is sentenced. The next headlines are from the second most popular news website at this time, with 150 million unique monthly visitors, Google News. The weekend as Super Bowl 2021 halftime show, watch it in full for free, CNET. China arrests Australian TV host on suspicion of spying, CNN. Kansas City Chiefs coach Andy Reid on son Britt Reid's crash, heart bleeds for everyone involved, ESPN. Reddit's 5-second Super Bowl ad highlights GameStop stock market saga, IGN. Super Bowl 2021 commercials, Mila Kunis, Shaggy, Wayne's World, Chicago Tribune. Hive updates, cleanup begins after heavy snow blankets region south of Boston, Boston 25 News. The Eagles are expected to trade Carson Wentz in the coming days, Adam Schefter Sports Center, ESPN. Democrats to unveil $3,000 per child benefit on Monday, do you qualify, Fox 59. Some churches in Sacramento resume indoor worship following Supreme Court ruling, KCRA Sacramento. Amanda Gorman clearly has talent, but there's more to her meteoric rise, The Washington Post. The following headlines are from the third most popular news website, with 110 million unique monthly visitors, The Huffington Post. Former heavyweight champion Leon Spinks dies. Super Bowl streaker in hot pink body thong bolts across field. Reddit crashes Super Bowl with 5-second ad. Tampa Bay Buccaneers win Super Bowl 2021 in dominant performance. Peter Navarro says Trump's AG Bill Barr was part of deep state coup. The best Super Bowl meme was The Weeknd looking around frantically during halftime. Mariah Carey subtly drags NFL with Colin Kaepernick shout-out. Own parent company order to pay $250,000 to Rachel Maddow, MSNBC for failed lawsuit. U.S. too would join UN Human Rights Council, reversing Trump's withdrawal. The Weeknd turns Super Bowl halftime show into his own blockbuster movie. The next headlines are from the fourth most popular news website, with 95 million estimated unique monthly visitors, CNN. Chief's assistant admits to drinking before crash. Bartender thankful for Fat Tuesday opportunity. Wisconsin governor proposes legalizing marijuana. Dallas Zoo needs help finding crow. Mom accused of leaving newborn in toilet. Man seen hanging onto van before being shot, killed. Man killed after cannon explodes at baby shower. Emergency crews perform water rescue. Officer fired for taunting co-worker over COVID-19. SPCA rescues 17 puppies from property. The next headlines are from the fifth most popular news website at this time, with 70 million estimated unique monthly visitors, The New York Times. Tom Brady's Super Bowl win is a familiar end to an odd season. South Africa halts use of AstraZeneca vaccine. A key to Brady's Super Bowl success, Gronkowski of course. Biden administration moves to rejoin UN Human Rights Council. We know very little about America's vaccine debacle. Chiang Mai, Australian journalist for CGTN, is arrested by China. Joe Biden commutes home to Delaware. A few things have changed. The brain within the brain of a rising tennis queen. Celebratory cannon salute at baby shower ends in death, police say. Big publishing pushes out Trump's last fan. The following headlines are from the sixth most popular news website, with an estimated 65 million monthly unique visitors, Fox News. Chief Sandy Reid addresses Britt Reid's crash that left girl seriously hurt, my heart bleeds. Super Bowl fan invades field during game, Kevin Harlan gives incredible call. Michigan man killed after cannon explodes at baby shower. U.S. spends $480 for troop deployment in D.C. after riot at Capitol, report. This day in history, February 8th. Tom Brady's seventh Super Bowl ring draws reaction from across the sports world. Puppy Bowl 2021 winner recap, underdogs of Team Rough were very good boys. Tom Brady's dominance in Super Bowl LV further solidifies his historic career. Newsom recall crossed line from possibility to probability as campaign nears threshold, organizer says. Mariah Carey shades NFL over Colin Kaepernick, Super Bowl 2021 commercial pledging end to systemic racism. You are hearing today's top news headlines and more. Today is Monday, February 8th. The next headlines are from the seventh most popular news website, with 63 million estimated monthly unique visitors, CBS News. Super Bowl LV, Bucks dominate Chiefs to win Super Bowl. The X factor for Tampa to win is that front four. Cliff Averill breaks down why the Bucks pass rush could determine Super Bowl LV. Super Bowl LV preview, Tom Brady Patrick Mahomes the type of matchup you don't get every day in the ultimate game, says NFL on CBS's Charles Davis. Ready for Super Bowl Sunday? Here's everything you need to know about the big game in Tampa. CBS Sports airing 7 hours of pre-game coverage for Super Bowl LV across TV, streaming platforms. GOAT versus the Kid, Brady, Mahomes Super Bowl matchup being hailed as one for the ages. 103-year-old woman plans to go wild after receiving COVID vaccine. Charges dismissed against woman arrested for breaking into Joe Montana's Malibu home and trying to kidnap granddaughter. Texas lawmaker proposes bill to make day after Super Bowl a state holiday. Security level of Super Bowl 55 in Tampa is one step below the inauguration. The next headlines are from the eighth most popular news website, with an estimated 53 million monthly unique visitors, Mail Online, the Daily Mail. Buccaneers Tom Brady wins his seventh Super Bowl as Tampa Bay beats Kansas City, 31-9. Miley Cyrus is joined on stage by icons Billy Idol and Joan Jett during TikTok tailgate pre-game show. The Weeknd brings Las Vegas to Tampa during epic Super Bowl LV halftime show. Pictured, 4 skiers in their 20s who were killed in one of Utah's deadliest ever avalanches. Gisele Bündchen roots for Tom Brady's 10th Super Bowl, as she kicks off stars celebrating football. Tom Brady's insane diet that keeps him at the top of the NFL with Tampa Bay at 43. Britain remains on course to vaccinate 15 million people by February 15th. Bosses can legally demand staff get vaccinated against COVID under health and safety laws. Dominic Lawson, it's sheer madness to import the coal essential for our steel industry. Client must pay law firm $25,000 in libel damages for negative Trustpilot review. The following headlines are from the 9th most popular news website, with an estimated 47 million monthly unique visitors, The Washington Post. This is the Washington Post World News Feed. Glacier fractures in the Himalayas, causing deadly flood, more than 125 missing. Can Biden actually help Yemen? China formally arrests Australian TV anchor Chang Lai on spying allegations. U.S. warns Yemen's Houthi rebels after terrorism delisting. Longtime Reagan Secretary of State George Shultz dies at 100. Divided Ecuador heads to presidential runoff ballot in April. Opposition remains strong to Tokyo Games after Mori remarks. 140 are missing after glacier breaks in India's Himalayas. Biden faces border challenge as migrant families arrive in greater numbers and large groups. Protesters return to Myanmar streets to oppose military coup. The next headlines are from the 10th most popular news website, which has an estimated 42 million monthly unique visitors, The Guardian. This is The Guardian's U.S. news feed. Australian Open 2021 Day 1, Dominic Thiem in action, Serena Williams and Naomi Osaka into second round, live. Coronavirus live news, U.S. passes 27 cases, most Japanese oppose Olympics, poll shows. Candidates in Kosovo election call for alliance against corruption. Rescuers search for 170 missing after Indian glacier causes devastating flood. Super Bowl halftime show, The Weeknd performs medley of greatest hits, video. Buccaneers beat Chiefs in Super Bowl LV for Tom Brady's magnificent 7th. Inside the trial against Ndrangheta, Italy's biggest mafia syndicate. Jubilation as man rescued from tunnel after glacier bursts India Dam, video. Police name stabbing victim after weekend of attacks in London. Government hits back at claims Brexit is stifling exports to EU. The following headlines are from the 12th most popular news website, with an estimated 36 million monthly unique visitors, ABC News. Gronk, AB, Fournette team up for Super Bowl TDs, Bucks top KC. Child in critical condition following crash involving Chiefs assistant coach. Amazon, Cadillac score with Super Bowl ads. Utah parents drop Black History curriculum opt-out request. U.S. moves to rejoin UN Rights Council, reversing Trump anew. Congo working to stop new Ebola outbreak in countries east. The next headlines are from the 13th most popular news website, with an estimated 35 million monthly unique visitors, the BBC News. Myanmar coup, workers join nationwide strike as protests continue. Super Bowl 2021, Tom Brady wins 7th title as Tampa Bay Buccaneers beat Kansas City Chiefs. Oil prices climb back to pre-pandemic levels. Chang Lai, Australian journalist faces China spying charges. Uttarakhand, 14 dead after India glacier bursts dam. Ecuador election, front-runner Anders Arauz has clear lead in presidential vote. Super Bowl halftime show, how did The Weeknd do? Uyghurs, credible case China carrying out genocide. Kenyan police asked if my husband was a sorcerer. Assassins, how CCTV gave Kim Jong-un murder documentary added intrigue. The following headlines are from the 14th most popular news website, with an estimated 34 million monthly unique visitors, USA Today. West Virginia churches split on role in politics. Today in history for February 8th. A Utah school offered parents a chance to opt children out of Black History Month instruction, then the NAACP called. Memorial service for slain FBI agent Daniel Alvin. Health experts worried about Super Bowl Sunday, Chicago, San Francisco teachers may return, 463K U.S. deaths, COVID-19 live updates. Brooklyn Park a winter wonderland after snowstorm. AP Top Stories February 7p. Fans celebrate Super Bowl outside Tampa Stadium. No rest for the weary, winter storm rolls across east as polar vortex sweeps into Midwest. Our ancestors' dreams come true. Deb Haaland could become the nation's most powerful Native American leader. The next headlines are from the 15th most popular news website, with an estimated 35.5 million monthly unique visitors, the LA Times. Los Angeles County's coronavirus case numbers continue to decline, but officials worry about another surge. Some California churches reopen after Supreme Court lifts ban on indoor services. You can enjoy the Super Bowl without becoming a coronavirus superspreader. Here's how. For a rural family, COVID-19 felt like a distant threat, until it devastated them. LA's First Lady, Amy Wakeland, navigates shifting political fortunes in final Garcetti years. Photos, surfing with goats at the San Clemente Pier. LA County's coronavirus cases show a decline, but could Super Bowl parties reverse course? Some California churches will reopen Sunday after Supreme Court lifts ban on indoor services. LA Community Clinic in hard-hit Latino neighborhood only gets 100 vaccines for its 12,000 patients. We hope you are enjoying this news podcast. Today is Monday, February 8, 2021. You just heard from the top 15 most popular news websites in the world. More, from other news sources, is up next. Next, Reddit World News. Reddit is a user collective which claims over 430 million active users per month, and these are the top voted stories today. The ocean has become a cacophony of man-made noise that's upsetting sea creatures. Saffron-robed monks join third day of street protests against Myanmar coup. Tirupati woman gets no caste, no religion certificate. Advocate Sneha becomes first Indian to get this certificate. Bolivian environmental authorities on Sunday announced an investigation into the apparent poisoning of 35 Andean condors in a rural community, one of the most devastating such cases for the endangered species. It is an irreparable injury to our nature and the species. AP, U.S. moves to rejoin UN Human Rights Council. Greek PM criticized over lunch with 40 people that breached COVID-19 restrictions. Coup attempt foiled, 23 people arrested. The Superior Council of the National Police gave a press conference this Sunday, February 7, around a failed coup orchestrated against President Jovenel Moïse, Haiti. Myanmar coup, tens of thousands join largest protests since 2007. Global food prices soar to 6-year high, UN agency says. New Zealand plans national syllabus on Maori and UK colonial history. Brexit red tape makes it easier for EU nations to import lamb from New Zealand and from Wales. Death sentence of Saudi man jailed as a teen for anti-government protests is commuted. Exports from UK to EU down 68% since Brexit trade deal, say hauliers. Kenyan recycles plastic waste into bricks stronger than concrete. Biden says US won't lift sanctions until Iran halts uranium enrichment. The next headlines are from Forbes. The Buccaneers and their billionaire owners end years of mediocrity with commanding Super Bowl LV win. Myanmar's military coup could be the last straw for retail road warriors. Text, EXO, Stray Kids and Addies, the K-pop boy bands that could break in America in 2021. Preview, CBS reboots The Equalizer after the Super Bowl. Super Bowl halftime show 2021, Twitter reacts to the weekend. Raya and the Last Dragon Super Bowl ad sells Disney's dual release strategy. These three women are making Super Bowl history as the first female referee and coaches. M. Night Shyamalan's Old gets a timely Super Bowl ad. New F9 feed Super Bowl ad presumes use all last year's F9 feed Super Bowl spot. The future of work and a new workplace, how to make work better. The World Population Update. Currently, we are increasing by over 220,000 people a day, expecting to reach 8 billion in 2023. At the time this report was generated, the population was estimated to be 7,684,658,565 humans. Worldometers.info says there are 195 countries at this time and, of those, the top 10 with the largest populations are In order: China, India, the United States, Indonesia, Pakistan, Brazil, Nigeria, Bangladesh, Russia, and then Mexico. The next headlines are from Variety. The Weekend wows with it-filled Super Bowl halftime show. Super Bowl ad review: Bud Light, Tide, Jeep try to look past the pandemic. Reddit's 5-second Super Bowl ad rallies users, references GameStop stock drama. CBS All Access crashes as Super Bowl kicks off. Falcon and the Winter Soldier gets a new trailer during the Super Bowl. Amanda Gorman honors COVID-19 heroes with Super Bowl poem. M. Night Shyamalan's new film Old releases first trailer during Super Bowl. Watch Eric Church and Jasmine Sullivan's soulful, syncopated Super Bowl national anthem, HER shreds on America the Beautiful. Watch James Corden bring the Weeknd some pizzazz for his Super Bowl halftime performance. China box office: Seoul holds its own as Lunar New Year pre-sale store. The following headlines are from NPR, National Public Radio. Tom Brady leads Tampa Bay Buccaneers to Super Bowl win over Kansas City Chiefs 31-9. In Alabama, workers at Amazon warehouse are poised for union vote. George P. Shultz, giant of 20th century American politics, dies at 100. Tens of thousands rally in Myanmar protesting military coup. 4 skiers dead in Utah avalanche. How is the COVID-19 vaccination campaign going in your state? How severe is your state's coronavirus outbreak? Coronavirus world map: we've now passed the 100 million mark for infections. Boxer Leon Spinks, who toppled Muhammad Ali, dies at 67. Scores are feared dead in India after Himalayan glacier breaks away. The following headlines are from The Week. Ebola has been detected again in eastern Congo. Super Bowl LV, Buccaneers defeat Chiefs 31-9. 9 dead, 140 missing after glacier breaks and triggers flooding in India. The Weeknd delivers an eccentric Super Bowl halftime show. Here's what it looks like inside Raymond James Stadium. South Africa pauses AstraZeneca vaccine drive. Don't forget about the defenses in Super Bowl LV. Just how much leverage does Joe Manchin actually have? George Shultz, Reagan's Secretary of State who helped forge new relationship with Soviet Union, dies at 100. Liz Cheney ramps up her opposition to Trump day after censure. These are the news headlines for today, Monday, February 8th. This podcast is produced only in English at this time. As of 2020, the Ethnologue reference lists 7,117 different human languages, with English being the third most common, after Mandarin Chinese and Spanish. The following headlines are from earthsky.org. Observers challenge Moon and morning planets on February 8th, 9th and 10th. Get ready for Perseverance's landing on Mars February 18th. Hey, kids, meet the new Hot Wheels Mars rover. See Sirius, the brightest star in the night sky. Today is New Year's Day on Mars. The next news is from Politico. Iran won't resume nuclear commitments until U.S. lifts sanctions, Khomeini says. Joe Biden's cabinet, who's in, and who voted against them. The vaccines that could stop COVID-19. Production snags likely to leave European Union lagging in vaccinations for months to come. Coronavirus accelerates contactless travel, raising privacy concerns. Biden's first 100 days. A wave of class actions is coming for big tech in Europe. South Africa suspends AstraZeneca vaccine drive. U.S. must undo damage to nuclear deal, Iran's foreign minister says. George Shultz, American statesman, dies at 100. The next headlines are from the Sydney Morning Herald in Australia. Australian Open 2021 live updates. Millman out in first round after loss to Moutet in 5-set epic. Williams sisters, Naomi Osaka through to second round. Iron ore and charged up housing market adds even more cash to state coffers. NSW transport boss to receive more than $800,000 payout. Long-standing AMP investor decries pretty woeful performance after selling out. Meet Francesca Jones, the player about to make her Grand Slam debut. We're in a new era of hybrid work, CEOs embrace COVID challenges. Almighty snub for the mother of all jobs. Crowd numbers down but spirits high for first day of Australian Open. Big on emotion, with a dour tone, Super Bowl entertainment was fit for a pandemic. Dream of representing Australia still alive for 37-year-old Christian. The next headlines are from MarketWatch. The moneyest, my fianc wants me off the deed and mortgage to our new home. If I don't agree, he says we'll stay engaged forever. The Wall Street Journal, India-focused ETFs may be ready to rebound. Mark Hulbert, Bucks win one for the Bulls, if the Super Bowl indicator is right, which it's not. Hyundai now says it's not in talks with Apple to develop autonomous electric car. If you blinked, you probably missed Reddit's Super Bowl commercial. CBS All Access fumbles its Super Bowl live stream, crashing before kickoff. The Margin, here's a transcript of Amanda Gorman's Super Bowl poem, Chorus of the Captains. The Wall Street Journal, Elliott Management considering creating a SPAC. Newswatch, the S&P 500 is on track for surprise earnings growth, and Disney waits on deck. Outside the box, Super Spreader Sunday, what to do if you're exposed to COVID-19 at a Super Bowl gathering. Next, the top stories about patents and inventions. U.S. lawsuit claims Apple infringed patents for Face ID and other camera tech, report, HT Tech. The law that catalyzed Nobel Prize-winning research at UC Berkeley, International Business Times. The next headlines are from Quartz. India, like rest of the world, is moving away from the path of economic austerity. Lenient to brutal, the spectrum of Delhi police action during India's farmer protests. 100 of the best rejected names for the Space Force Guardians. America's growing obsession with real estate gets the SNL treatment. The key to fixing work is culture, not digital tools. How to avoid being controlled by your digital tools. Will virtual offices make physical offices obsolete? The workplace apps that could change the nature of work. The MTV Africa Music Awards are the latest casualties of Uganda's post-election fallout. The South African origins of Andy Jassi's profitable Amazon division. The following headlines are from TechDirt. Funniest most insightful comments of the week at TechDirt. We are now about 1/3 of the way through this daily news headlines podcast, a free service. Here, next, are the top trending keywords in Google web searches for today, a different window on world events. Mila Kunis. Pedro Gomez. Bruce Springsteen. Edward Scissorhands. Gwen Stefani. Australian Open 2021. Clarice. John Travolta. Falcon and Winter Soldier. Camille Kostek. The next headlines are from RT, the first Russian news station in English. Australian Health Minister says AstraZeneca vaccine still up to fundamental task after South Africa halts rollout. Reddit blows entire marketing budget on 5-second Super Bowl ad, with a nod to GameStop thriller. No families are opting out, Utah school reverses decision to allow kids skip Black History Month classes after backlash. South Africa suspends AstraZeneca vaccine rollout after study shows its limited efficacy against local variant. Coup attempt foiled in Haiti, president says, a midterm dispute between M and opposition. Republican senator sets off liberals by suggesting Trump impeachment trial a distraction from Pelosi. Trump critics cheer as poll claims majority of Americans want ex-president convicted and barred from holding public office. Teach your children, Nurmagomedov in plea to change society as UFC champ mourns killing of former head of village in Dagestan. School faces backlash after allowing kids to opt out of Black History Month to exercise their civil rights. They notice the difference. Mother of 3 who is first female official at Super Bowl claims gender barrier has been broken. The next headlines are from Zero Hedge. Living off-grid as the collapse of society approaches, why aren't more people doing this? China's new Type 15 lightweight tank enters service in Xinjiang to protect western borders. The GameStop saga unravels stakeholder theory. Pizza Hut to begin drone deliveries in Israel. We cannot mince words. San Francisco education official denounces meritocracy as racist. The semi-chip shortage is turning into a crisis. Protecting your capital during a war. Creator of the bond VIX, the coming monetary hurricane is a white swan. America's top union boss nervously slams Biden over Keystone XL decision. Mind-boggling liquidity, nobody is paying attention to the $1.1 trillion flood about to hit markets. The following headlines are from Al Jazeera, Middle East News. Asian shares edge towards record highs on hope of U.S. stimulus. Australia says China has formally arrested TV anchor for spying. Myanmar protests continue amid calls for a general strike. Indian firm bets on local manufacturing, stock soars 824%. UK academics investigated over China-linked research, report. Antitrust crackdown, China issues new rules targeting tech firms. China to build the world's biggest dam on sacred Tibetan river. Palestinians launch postcodes in assertion of sovereignty. South Africa suspends Oxford AstraZeneca COVID vaccine rollout. U.S. won't lift Iran sanctions until nuclear deal compliance, Biden. The next headlines are from Breitbart. Kamala Harris's niece Mina joins media and other leftists in mask-shaming greatest of all time Tom Brady. Sarah Thomas becomes first female to referee a Super Bowl. Mariah Carey calls Super Bowl Colin Kaepernick Appreciation Day. AFL-CIO's Trumka, killing Keystone Pipeline a mistake, will cost jobs. After Joe Biden picked Patrick Mahomes over Tom Brady, Buccaneers crush Chiefs in Super Bowl. Report, Joe Biden cuts ICE's protection of labor rights. Gemel Hill blasts NFL for blackballing Colin Kaepernick after social justice ad. Paralympic gold medalist Jessica Long stars in inspiring Super Bowl commercial. Millions of Americans projected to remain jobless as Biden packs U.S. labor force with foreign workers. Watch, Joe and Jill Biden appear in Super Bowl LV pregame coronavirus PSA. The next headlines are from Odd, Strange and Bizarre Things. Weird cross-species transplants Part 2. The following headlines are from goodnewsnetwork.org. Peter and Anthony have just taken in a foster teen and now they're sharing affirmations for all races. This week's inspiring horoscopes from Rob Bresney's Free Will Astrology. Sanctuary containing healthiest coral reefs in the world just tripled in size thanks to U.S. government protection. Hilarious account of how one writer learned to be productive during the pandemic. Instead of staying home, American youth are answering the call to serve with AmeriCar. You're tuned to No Views, daily automated podcast news. This is a report for Monday, February 8th. Thank you for listening. The next headlines are from Reddit Offbeat News. Streaker goes on wild run down the field at the Super Bowl. More than a dozen feet in shoes have washed up on BC beaches, but one case remains unsolved. Holidaymaker plummets 40 stories to his death from a Gold Coast balcony in a freak accident. MIT researchers devised a way to allow spinach plants to send emails. Suzanne Summers calmly confronts near-naked home intruder while streaming. Woman uses Gorilla Glue in her hair, leaving it permanently stuck in viral TikTok. India couple takes the plunge to marry underwater. Ontario couple fined $880 for Pokemon Go outing amid stay-at-home order. The next headlines are from a site called The Next Web. Apple might stop making the iPhone 12 mini due to sluggish demand. Safeguard all of your online data with this highly reviewed VPN on sale today. These self-sufficient robots can have babies and colonize distant planets. The following headlines are from Science Daily. Happy childhood, that's no guarantee for good mental health. This is a reading of news headlines. This broadcast was created on Monday, February 8th from over 100 sources, to give you a bigger picture of the news. The next headlines are from the Salt Lake Tribune. Crews recover bodies of Utah skiers killed in avalanche. Dangerous conditions will persist, expert says. Light flight rescuers could see Saturday's Mill Creek avalanche was a dire situation, pilot says. Watch, avalanche in the Undes breaks loose Saturday and catches snowmobilers. Tom Brady wins Super Bowl number 7, Buccaneers beat Chiefs 31-9. Number 6 Stanford women's basketball team routs cold shooting Utah. 45-year-old woman dies at Salt Lake City homeless encampment. Utah Jazz remind people in road-weary victory that there's more to them than just three-point shooting. What makes Gonzaga so tough to play? Length and physicality on defense, mixed with great passing on the other end. Less than 1,000 new COVID-19 cases reported on Sunday. The triple team, Donovan Mitchell's passing, team defense leads Jazz to impressive win in tough circumstances. The next headlines are from Slashdot, tech news for nerds. First 3D printed house goes on sale, foreshadowing faster, cheaper home building. Mark Zuckerberg wants commuting replaced with VR/AR. As Versus Code gains in popularity, Microsoft praises inner source development. Pfizer is doubling its output of COVID-19 vaccines. To the moon, Dogecoin leaps 46% in 24 hours after tweets from Elon Musk, Snoop Dogg. France found guilty of failing to meet its Paris Climate Accord commitments. Swiss company claims weakness found in post-quantum encryption, touts its new encryption protocol. Evading censors, Chinese users flock to U.S. chat app Clubhouse. As GoldenEye 007 remaster finally leaks online, its original designer reacts. Can artificial intelligence restore 85-year-old Popeye cartoons? The next headlines are from Fox St. Louis. Photos, man in swimsuit runs on field before being tackled by security during Super Bowl. Police pursue stolen vehicle from Jefferson County into St. Louis County. Why did the Weeknd's backup dancers wear bandages during Super Bowl halftime show? After Metrolink guard killed on duty, B State Commissioner calls to rearm guards. Democrats to unveil $3,000 per child benefit on Monday. Do you qualify? Is it safe to dine outdoors at a restaurant? Honoring the memory of slain Metrolink security guard. Chicago mayor touts deal with union to reopen schools. Family of woman who drank sanitizer sues firm that made it. These are the current headlines from the world's most interesting news websites. Thank you for listening. The next headlines are from Fox San Diego. Longtime baseball reporter Pedro Gomez dies at age 58. Nation's stormy politics could unsettle California recall. Amanda Gorman, in a first, brings poetry to Super Bowl. County reports 1,230 new COVID-19 cases, 9 deaths. Woman's body pulled from the water at Lake Murray. Former SDSU basketball player serves as honorary captain at Super Bowl. The next headlines are from spooknews.com. Images show UTC that flew intriguing flight over California was equipped with a panoramic camera. L plus M plus A plus DKA plus T plus HKR plus K plus M plus A plus K plus R plus W plus N plus DDD plus N plus NA plus TJ on plus Q plus R plus TM plus T plus Q plus A plus R plus Y plus R plus A plus S plus T plus X plus B plus A plus R plus A plus T plus Y plus TMT plus K plus SNF plus A plus L plus S plus B plus B plus. Shonen Jump's stupidest new character is a girl, and that kind of matters. A spy thriller powered by women. Spy in the Bag died in kinky sex game and not Russian hit. If spies are good listeners, then leadership needs to better clearance jobs. New York Times, UAE hired NSA hackers to spy on Qatar. Audiobook review, The Spy Who Came In From the Fold. UAE hires U.S. intelligence hackers for espionage against foes. New details in Naked Body in a Bag spy step. The following headlines are from Defense Blog. U.S. Army receives next-generation squad weapon system from 6 Hour. This is the No Views, daily automated podcast news. Today, in the GMT time zone, is Monday, February 8, 2021. Now, more headlines. The next headlines are from KRON4 San Francisco. Man in swimsuit runs on field before being tackled by security during Super Bowl. Reddit airs 5-second Super Bowl commercial. Brady, Bucks dominate Chiefs 31-9 in Super Bowl. Super Bowl halftime show, why the Weeknd's backup dancers wore bandages. Democrats to unveil $3,000 per child benefit on Monday. Earthquake rattles Milpitas area. Amanda Gorman brings poetry, politics to Super Bowl. Antioch teenager injured in hit-and-run collision. Oakland's Mr. FAB shares what it's like to be a black business owner. The next headlines are from the Daily Herald. Asian shares rise as optimism grows over global recovery. Utah police, avalanche killed 4 local backcountry skiers. Super Bowl in Tampa creates craziness outside, inside. Backstrom, who won 6 Stanley Cups with Montreal, dies at 83. Third down struggles doom Mahomes, Chiefs in Super Bowl. Opening day at Australian Open, Serena Williams wins easily. Freight, Miller brings Super Bowl rings to suburbs. Images, Bucks beat Chiefs 31-9 in Super Bowl LV. In wake of mass shooting, Bloomingdale officials making plans to shut down troubled hotel. The next alerts are from the Global Disaster Alerting and Coordination System, a cooperative effort from disaster managers worldwide. Drought is ongoing in Georgia, Kazakhstan, Russia, Ukraine. Drought is ongoing in Argentina, Bolivia, Brazil, Peru, Paraguay, Uruguay. Drought is ongoing in Algeria, Morocco. Drought is ongoing in Mexico, United States. Drought is ongoing in Madagascar. Drought is ongoing in Bulgaria, Greece, Iraq, Lebanon, Syria, Turkey. Drought is ongoing in Angola, Congo, DRC, Namibia. Green earthquake alert, magnitude 5.6 m, depth 51.1 km, in Philippines August 2, 2021, 0000 hours UTC, no people within 100 kilometers. Green alert for tropical cyclone Faraji 21, population affected by category 1, 120 kilometers per hour, wind speeds or higher is 0. Green earthquake alert, magnitude 6.3 m, depth 10 km, in Papua New Guinea July 2, 2021, 5:45 UTC, few people within 100 kilometers. You are hearing the No Views, daily automated podcast news. Today is Monday, February 8th in the Greenwich Mean Time zone. Headlines here were found today in news feeds from around the world, but we do focus on the USA, one of the world's current 195 countries. Now, more news. The next headlines are from ABC Houston. Mattress Mac will cash in on $3.40 and bet for Super Bowl LV. Restaurant's lonely Facebook post gets support from the community. Tom Brady wins 7th Super Bowl, first with Tampa Bay's Buccaneers beat Kansas City Chiefs 31-9. George P. Shultz, Secretary of State under President Ronald Reagan, dies at 100. 3 teens shot during night of citywide gun violence across Houston. Bicyclist killed in Northwest Harris County hit-and-run crash. Deer Park police use 2017 crash to send strong anti-drunk driving message. 2 Harris County Sheriff's Office cruisers damaged in crash with suspected intoxicated driver. President George H.W. Bush's beloved train treks to new permanent Texas home. The following headlines are from China Post, top news about China, Taiwan and the world. Column, Brady remains great in a season like no other. Chiefs read, my heart bleeds for those in son's car crash. Bucks Arians scoffs at rumors, says he's returning for 2. Buccaneers defense rises to occasion again in Super Bowl win. AP photos, Tom Brady wins 7th Super Bowl, first with Tampa Bay. Buccaneers batter Mahomes in 31-9 Super Bowl rout of Chiefs. Brady wins 5th Super Bowl MVP award with vintage performance. Chiefs lose composure and see red amid a sea of yellow. Week after military coup, protests swell rapidly in Myanmar. The following headlines are from The Gothamist. Extra, 103-year-old woman ready to go wild after getting vaccinated. New state data reveals vaccine inequities among Black New Yorkers. MTA deletes tweet explaining why subway station benches were removed. Artist Nick Cave wins battle with upstate zoning board over Truth Be Told installation. Coronavirus statistics, tracking the epidemic in New York. SNL recap, this show gets better when Dan Levy is hosting. MTA's new chief accessibility officer doesn't think all subway stations need elevators. Coronavirus updates, South Africa suspends rollout of AstraZeneca vaccine. Governor Cuomo still wields vast emergency pandemic powers, but for how long? Update, winter storm warning in effect as NYC braces for another half-foot of snow. We hope you are enjoying this podcast. If you have a suggestion for a new RSS feed we should add, please leave it in a comment on our YouTube page. Next, info on a few earthquakes today from earthquaketoday.com. Light earthquake, M4.3 quake has struck near South Shetland Islands. Light earthquake, 4.7 mag strikes near Bosco in Philippines. Light earthquake, 4 mag was detected near Ulaanbaatar in Svalbard and Jan Mayen. Light earthquake, M4.4 quake has struck near Vaini in Tonga. Minor earthquake, 3.34 mag was detected near Charlotte Amalia in U.S. Virgin Islands. Light earthquake, 4.5 mag has occurred near South Shetland Islands. Light earthquake, 4 mag strikes near Namuro in Japan. Light earthquake, 4.2 mag strikes near Bula in Solomon Islands. Light earthquake, 4.1 mag strikes near San Mateo del Mar in Mexico. Light earthquake, 4.1 mag was detected near Fiji region. The next headlines are from blacklistednews.com. Wyoming Republican Party votes to formally censure Liz Cheney. New quantum receiver, the first to detect entire radio frequency spectrum. Calls for Bank of America boycott grow after data given to FBI. Electoral politics use the same containment strategies as Alzheimer's facilities. The following headlines are from Snopes, a fact-checking service. Did Nikola Tesla describe cell phones in 1926? Does a photo show Trump planning a military coup? Does video show crowd yelling "pack yo shit" at Trump family? Reagan's longtime Secretary of State George P. Shultz rise. Does Joe Biden have a speech impediment? Did Biden sign an executive order allowing the U.S. to fund abortions abroad? Does Biden's fake Air Force One prove he is not really president? Did Pete Sajak leave behind a net worth that made his family cry? We are now about 2/3 of the way through today's news headlines. When everything is working, this feed will auto-update 3 times per day. Join us daily to stay informed. The next headlines are from the Daily Beast. The weekend gave us the chaotic COVID Super Bowl halftime show of our nightmares. Forget impeachment, Donald Trump should be under arrest. Timothée Chalamet, Dolly Parton, and the many celebrities who cashed in on this year's Super Bowl ads. Diplo, 50 Cent, Steve Aoki headline Tampa Super Bowl super spreader parties. Chris Wallace pokes holes in Rand Paul's impeachment defense. Paris fireman admitted to sex with her at 13. France is actually debating if it was rape. Looking for a puffer? These are our favorites. Liz Cheney, Trump's Pence tweet during riot could be premeditated effort to provoke violence. Did Jesus have a twin? Meghan Markle and Prince Harry had a secret meeting with Gavin Newsom. The next headlines are from the New York Post. Antoine Winfield Jr.'s taunt adds to Tyreek Hill's Super Bowl 2021 nightmare. Ralph Backstrom, 6-time Stanley Cup winner, dead at 83. Buccaneers win now Tom Brady move pays off big time. Brittany Matthews trashes ESPN over Patrick Mahomes' Super Bowl 2021 tweets. Canine Cocktails, the 7 best cocktail recipes inspired by rescue dogs. You're tuned to the No Views, daily automated podcast news. If you are hearing this, you found something super unknown. Congratulations. Now back to the headlines. The next science headlines are from CBS News. COVID-19 variants surface in new countries around the world. Gottlieb says vaccines should offer reasonable protection against coronavirus variants. Top WHO official says vaccines alone not enough to defeat COVID-19. Gottlieb says vaccines should offer reasonable protection from variants. In search of a humongous fungus. Yellow dust from Sahara Desert fills sky over Stuttgart, Germany. The following headlines are from alienUFOsightings.com. Bigfoot hunting season could become a real thing in Oklahoma. U.S. Navy's UFO patents can allegedly engineer the fabric of reality. The next headlines are from the New York Daily News. Man dies of shrapnel wounds as cannon explodes at baby shower. Teen dies saving 3-year-old cousin in tragic sledding accident in upstate New York. Woman who gorilla glued her hair into place visits emergency room. Philadelphia cop arrested for DUI after car goes airborne, slams into house, injures 2 and kills a dog. Powerful DC 37 union endorses 8 more candidates for NYC council. Police reform is likely to be as big a challenge for New York City's next mayor as it's been for de Blasio. NYC mayor wannabe Maya Wiley backs tax hikes for wealthy, other progressive bills. NYC Controller Scott Stringer echoes calls for $25 million for emergency food program. CIT, Tesla dashcam shows brazen highway robbery in San Francisco. COVID deal Super Bowl its smallest crowd ever, 22,000 fans. The following headlines are from military.com. Fort Hood restricts base access after shooting incident. U.S. moves to end terror designation of Yemen Houthis. Dog lovers, football fans gather to support veterans ahead of Super Bowl 55. U.S., China top diplomats discuss key issues, show differences. Coast Guard honors Black veteran, NFL great Emlyn Tunnell. Schofield Barracks soldier charged with his wife's murder. Nearly 90% of military hazing complaints come from the Marine Corps, data shows. The next headlines are from the Chicago Tribune. George Shultz, Secretary of State under President Ronald Reagan, has died at 100. Chicago police leaders admit need for more transparency as they file progress report on reform, a document critics dismiss as deflection. Mayor Lori Lightfoot, Chicago Public Schools and the Teachers Union reach a tentative reopening deal at long last. Coronavirus in Illinois updates, 2060 new confirmed and probable COVID-19 cases and 48 additional deaths reported Sunday. The Reverend Jesse Jackson moved to physical therapy center following gallbladder surgery, spokesman says. Michigan man killed when cannon used at baby shower explodes, sending shrapnel through yard. It's going to feel and look a lot like winter, below zero temperatures mark coldest day of the season so far. COVID-19 in Illinois by the numbers, here's a daily update on cases, positivity rate and hospital data in your area. COVID-19 cases in Illinois by zip code, search for your neighborhood. Family of Illinois woman who died after drinking hand sanitizer contaminated with methanol sues company. The following headlines are from FIS.org. UAE's Hope probe to be first in trio of Mars missions. Q&A, what is China's carbon trading scheme? Thank you for listening and for staying informed. This audio was produced today, Monday, February 8th, in the GMT time zone. The next headlines are from Discover magazine. Krakatoa is still active, and we are not ready for the tsunamis another eruption would generate. The next headlines are from the Seattle Times. De Silva scores 23, Stanford finishes sweep of Cal 76-70. Election turmoil splits West Virginia city's evangelicals. Longtime ESPN baseball correspondent Pedro Gomez dies at 58. Chiefs read, my heart bleeds for those in son's car crash. Bucks Arian scoffs at rumors, says he's returning for 2. Rio Grande Valley coach Lou Hill dies day after final game. The following headlines are from MercuryNews.com. Woman shot in East Oakland. Photos, San Mateo's Tom Brady leads Tampa Bay Buccaneers to Super Bowl LV win. Speeding jerks, do we have names for you? Roadshow. The latest, China's Northeast outbreaks appear under control. Tom Brady wins 7th Super Bowl and first with Tampa Bay's Buccaneers beat Kansas City Chiefs 31-9. Review, the weekend is solid, not super at Super Bowl LV halftime. Longtime Reagan Secretary of State George Shultz dies at 100. Photos, the weekend plays Super Bowl LV halftime show. Photos, Sarah Thomas becomes first female to officiate an NFL Super Bowl game. The next headlines are from the Washington Times. Orangeburg natives film tackles ice cream shop dispute. How city planning broke up a black business district. Today in history. Maysupolis fatally shoot armed man who refused to drop gun. Chinese-Australian reporter allegedly spread Chinese secrets. The next headlines are from The Intercept. Confronting the long arc of U.S. border policy. How Iran tried to recruit spies against the U.S. in Iraq. This is No Views, daily automated podcast news. You are hearing headlines for Monday, February 8th, 2021. Now more. The next headlines are from Eureka Alert. Survey, most Americans say they'll continue health precautions after COVID-19. Study links exposure to nighttime artificial lights with elevated thyroid cancer risk. Front of package product names and ingredient lists of infant and toddler food can be hard to navigate. Scientists switch on tissue repair in inflammatory bowel disease. Rapid, reliable on-site drug detection using wearable sensor. Online searches can help foreshadow future COVID-19 surges and declines, new study shows. Higher blood pressure over lifespan increases congestive heart failure risk in Black people. 79% decrease in primary care visits, 56-fold increase in virtual care, COVID-19 pandemic. Study, reducing biases about autism may increase social inclusion. Cannabis reduces blood pressure in older adults, according to Ben-Gurion University researchers. The next headlines are from the Chicago Sun-Times. Longtime ESPN baseball reporter Pedro Gomez dies at 58. Loyola rolls past Evansville for 10th consecutive win. Horoscope for Monday, February 8, 2021. 20 shot, 1 fatally, in Chicago so far this weekend. Buccaneers pressure makes Chiefs Patrick Mahomes mortal. Murder charge filed in fatal shooting of man breaking up fight in Austin. CPS latest reopening proposal receives mixed response from CTU. Tom Brady picks up 7th championship and he's not going away anytime soon. Tom Brady, Bucs breeze past Chiefs for Super Bowl title. The Lost Weekend, singer's halftime show falls short of Super Bowl caliber. The next headlines are from Detroit Metro. Ordering wings for the Super Bowl, here are the 20 best spots in Detroit. You are hearing today's news headlines. These headlines are for Monday, February 8, 2021. Now more. The next headlines are about world records making news. Cow called Posh Spice sold for Rs 2.61 crore at an auction, breaks world record, India Times. Darwin Down syndrome swimmer smashes world record, mornings, ABC local. Sandy Morris breaks her facility record, attempts world record height, Arkansas Razorbacks. Man runs barefoot in snow for 1 hour, 44 minutes to set new Guinness World Record, Times Now. Ariana Grande now has 20 Guinness World Records titles 7news.com. Amelia Hartford breaks the Corvette C8 World Record hot cars. Mark Wilbert just built a robot capable of kicking the world's longest field goal, Menschelt.com. Super intelligent Welsh sheepdog sells for $28,000 to smash world record price, North Wales Live. The making of the world's largest skydive, AveWeb. Turkish girl equalizes her basketball record, Hurriyet Daily News. The next headlines are from Gizmodo. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier trailer wins the Super Bowl. China rolls out new anti-monopoly rules aimed at reining in big tech. Minneapolis cops reportedly used Google location data to track down George Floyd protesters. Abandoned by their parents, these Cape Cormorants have human friends working to ensure they survive. Sunday's best deals, CompuStar Remote Start Kit, Buffy Cloud Comforters, XPG Spectrix RAM, Pacifica Vegan and Clean Mascara, Mook Jump Starter, and more. Work or brunch in bed with up to 80% off a mobile bedside table. How to stream Puppy Bowls VI without cable. Snag a hypoallergenic, all-season Buffy Cloud Comforter made of super soft eucalyptus lyocell for 50% off. FTC, we know you're excited, but please don't post that photo of your COVID-19 vaccination card. What place in the world had the hottest and coolest temperatures today? According to ElDoradoWeather.com, the hottest place on Earth in the past 24 hours was Nadi in Fiji at 120.74 degrees Fahrenheit or 49.3 degrees Celsius. The coldest recorded weather temperature on Earth in the past 24 hours was at Kayachchayu in Russia at minus 60.7 degrees Fahrenheit or minus 51.5 degrees Celsius. The following headlines are from Ars Technica. Marvel drops action-packed 2-minute Falcon and the Winter Soldier trailer. ABL Space tapped to launch the first orbital rocket from Britain. As cars get heavier, even small speed differences matter in a crash. A Curious Observer's Guide to Quantum Mechanics, Part 5, Catching a Wave. YouTube's lo-fi music streams are all about the euphoria of less. The following headlines are from Raw Story. There's a GOP bias inherent in the Electoral College, and that's another reason to impeach Trump, historian. Inside a secret pact between labor activists and Wall Street that saved the 2020 election. Unbelievable that some Dems want to further limit eligibility for COVID relief checks, progressives. Americans thank Poet Laureate Amanda Gorman for your life during Super Bowl. We are crying out for help. Surge of attacks against Asian Americans due to COVID-19 conspiracies. Mike Pence could testify in Trump impeachment, legal experts. The major goal of this week's impeachment trial is not to convict Trump of inciting insurrection, Robert Reich. Marjorie Taylor Greene's conspiracy theories incorporate the same core of absurdity as all conspiracy theories, historian. Fired Parler CEO thinks Trump has a secret pseudonym account on the site. Some scientists believe life may have started on Mars, here's why. The next headlines are from Mother Jones. New research confirms the British COVID-19 variant is running rampant across the U.S. Report, Trump campaign paid an Arizona lawmaker amidst efforts to overturn state election results. This cheesy documentary about the U.S. Capitol dome sure hits differently these days. Gripping photos, anti-coup protesters are defying Myanmar's military in the streets. 1 year ago today, Trump privately admitted COVID-19 was deadlier than the flu, then promptly lied. American cities are seriously underreporting their carbon footprints. The next items are today's top search results for extraterrestrial life. Harvard astronomer argues that alien vessel paid us a visit, The Hindu. We are nearing the end of this broadcast. This report is for Monday, February 8, 2021 in the GMT time zone. What cities are in that time zone? Well, Reykjavik, Iceland, for one. You might wonder if our server is in Reykjavik. It could be. The next headlines are from OpenMinds.tv. Open Minds UFO Radio Newscast February 5, 2021, special guest, Martin Willis. The following is from the UFO Chronicles. Flying saucers, Dr. G examined the saucers and found small bodies. Do the Pentagon UFOs cover an ultra-secret U.S. project? Navy UFO patent documents talk of space-time modification weapon. That's it for now. Thanks for enjoying today's newsfeed headlines. This, indeed, has been a No Views, daily automated podcast newscast for Monday, February 8, 2021. Bookmark us and tune in each day to our free automated podcast to find out what's going on, around, and, sometimes, light years, beyond the Earth. Fair use statement. True Strange News is a US-based educational not-for-profit news site. We use only parts of content, in transformative ways and without market usurpation. This means you are still going to want to read the original if you are interested in it beyond the headline and any comments we make. We provide links to original sources wherever possible. If you have any copyright concern, please contact us via our About page for immediate remedy. Contact us, Zeno@xenomails2021 by True Strange News. All rights reserved.